Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Aditya. I'm going to teach you biology. So, grade 9 biology, first lesson is the fundamental unit of life. As we all know, that cell is the fundamental unit of life. Cell is found in every living organism, whether it is plant or animals. So today we are going to learn the organelles of the cell. The first one is the cell membrane. Cell membrane is the gatekeeper of the cell. It is also known as the plasma membrane. It allows only selective materials to enter the cell, and hence it is known as selectively permeable membrane. Example: oxygen and carbon dioxide move in and out of the cell by the process of diffusion. Diffusion is a movement of a material from a region of higher concentration level to the region of low concentration level. Another example can be water. Water moves through the process of osmosis. Osmosis is a process in which only water moves from a region of higher concentration level to the region of low concentration level. Now, let us learn about some osmotic solutions. Hypotonic solution. When the cell is dipped in a hypotonic solution, the cell swells. For example, when sodium is, let us think that sodium is present in the cell. Sodium is more inside the cell than compared to outside the cell in hypotonic solution. So the water gets attracted towards the sodium, and then the water rushes inside, which makes the cell swell and it bursts. In isotonic solution, the sodium level is balanced and hence there is no difference in the cell. In hypertonic solution, the cell shrinks. This is because the sodium content is less inside the cell than outside the cell. So it shrinks. Now observe the diagram. Now nucleus. Nucleus is like the king of the cell. It makes all the necessary decisions needed for a cell to function. The term nucleus was first used by Robert Brown in the year 1831. As you can see, there is a dark ball-like structure. This is called the nucleolus, and you can see a thread-like structure which is called chromatin. Now we are going to learn about these two things. Nucleus. As I told, nucleus is a dark ball-like structure. It it is like the nucleus of the nucleus. It carries information required for the cell which helps it to grow, reproduce, etc. Nucleolus has no membrane, whereas nucleus has membrane, which is the nuclear membrane. The next, now let us learn about chromatin. Chromatin is, as I told, a thread-like structure. When the cell is not dividing, the DNA is condensed into thin thread-like structures, which is called chromatin. Now, the next organelle is endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is responsible for carrying information in and out of the cell. They are also used as they are also sorry they are also called as the roads of the cell. They are divided into two parts: rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum are bumpy because they have ribosomes on them. Ribosomes are responsible for producing proteins. As the name suggests, smooth endoplasmic reticulum is smooth as they don't have ribosomes. These proteins are next sent to another organelle, which is the Golgi apparatus. It was named after a famous scientist, Camillo Golgi. He is famous for staining different parts of the cell. He also won a Nobel Prize for his work on nervous system. The work of Golgi apparatus is to package the proteins and then send it to another organelle. This is called the lysosome. Lysosome is the recycling unit of the cell. It also helps in the defense system of the cell. Another interesting thing about lysosome is that it digests worn out cells, and that is the reason we call them the suicidal bags of the cell. Now, Mitochondria. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. As you know, that endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum produce proteins. So for it to produce, they need energy. This energy comes from mitochondria. Mitochondria is also responsible to perform cellular respiration, which is in the form of ATP, which is adenosine trisulfate. There is an interesting fact about mitochondria. Scientists believe that with the help of one mitochondria, they can trace the our ancestral relationship far, far ago. The next one is plastid. Plastid is present only in plant cell. It once existed as a bacteria. It is responsible for the process of photosynthesis. Plastid is divided into three parts. This is leucoplast, chromoplast, and chloroplast. Leucoplast is colorless, whereas chromoplast give color to the plant, as in for flowers. Chloroplast convert light energy into sugar. The last one for this chapter is vacuole. Vacuole is also an organelle which is present only in plant cell. It holds excess water, it provides rigidity to the cell and acts as a storage organelle. Now I am going to show you diagram of both plant cell and animal cell. Now I have told you about all the organelles. So the work for you is to tell the difference between the plant cell and the animal cell in the comments box. Thank you. And I would also like to tell you to join to on join class and even to subscribe for this channel. Thank you.